Welcome back. Episode 2 of the BuzzCast. I'm DJ Rainey with my good bud Chad Coons here. We're excited to be back in the beautiful library. So thanks to Miss Miller and everybody up here that allows us, Dr. Parker.
Well,
We just kind of just decide where we can show up and they let us.
I think it was our fans that the overwhelming support from our first podcast from session 1.
That's true.
That they just demanded that we just do it again, session 2.
Well, we'll keep going as long as there's some activity going at IC, and there seems to be quite a bit of it right now.
Oh my gosh, there's so much activities.
Well, you were at the game. I had
Yep.
really important things to attend to last
We're
week.
not going to talk about that.
But but the boys had a heck of a win against Paint Rock.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So it gives them a lot of momentum going into this upcoming huge week
Yep.
that they have. We got Water Valley on Friday at Water Valley, right?
At Water Valley. Junior high here is tomorrow night and JV.
Yep.
There'll be 3 games tomorrow night.
Yeah. So a tough matchup, obviously, one of the top teams in the state, Water Valley. But
Yeah.
coming off a win, Hornets have to
A
just
big win.
This is the game of the year for them.
Yep.
Coming up. They're gonna have to pull that off. But we have a lot of other stuff that we're gonna cover. The cool thing we talked about last week, Berkeley
Cross
made it
country.
to state cross country. So I'm wearing my state championship
Oh,
shirt
look at you.
in honor of Burke. Hoping she gets herself some medal, some hardware down there. We're gonna have Coach Reagan on as well.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to talk to them too about that. That's gonna be Saturday. This Saturday. I think they moved it from Friday to Saturday,
Yes.
down in Austin. So we're gonna get their thoughts going into that big race. We have a lot of other stuff going on. Obviously, we got girls basketball starting to pick up.
Oh, yeah, they had the scrimmage last night.
We got the big fall festival.
Fall Fest.
Some other things. So, but we're just super excited.
Speaking of wearing, you're also wearing something else.
I am. Our sponsor for today's video, Taylor Energy. So Justin, I am sending an invoice for this podcast specifically. Hope you're okay with that.
Taylor Energy LLC.
Yep.
Justin Kinney.
Absolutely, one of our big sponsors, and always does good stuff around the community.
Yep.
Born and raised here, so just salty to the earth type dude. So
We by chance did a jingle for him, didn't we?
we did.
Yeah.
It's a good one too.
Yeah.
I think it kind of goes with the theme of today, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, gas.
Yeah.
We all
You
need
you
a little
to go that extra mile, as you say.
Yeah, to get that extra mile, you're needing to pull over, and you just got to get a little bit of a spurge of gas, and there you go. So that being said, y'all enjoy the jingle.
Oh, yeah! Taylor Energy is your one-stop shop for bulk fuel delivery, lubrication, and DEF fluid. If you want to do business with a true Texan, call Taylor Energy.
Oh man, Chad,
Boy.
that's one of my favorites, dude.
That jingle gets me every
I love
time.
it.
That is the most rockiness out.
It does. You got to. That's like we were talking about with the band, the drum majors last week, where you just get into it
So-
a little bit, you start moving.
Was that Macho Man Randy Savage? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
So by far, funny story. By far, that is Colt's #1 jingle that we have got to perform. And the other
Love
day we were driving into Mertzen, and he saw the Taylor Energy sign there off of Highway 67. He said, "Oh, Dad, that's the gas jingle." And I said,
See, sponsors,
Yes,
young
it
or old,
is.
this works on everybody.
"Young or old?"
The jingle thing is working out.
Yes, yeah,
So if anybody else wants some jingles, let us know.
yeah. So okay, let's just jump off into it. You want to talk about a big win against Paint Rock?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I do not know what was said to those boys, to the Erie County Hornets, or what was fed to those boys. One of the two, because they come out on fire. From special teams, they had 2 different onside kicks that
Mhm.
went Erie County's way. To defense, I don't know how many fumbles were recovered that
Right.
night. And just the overwhelming of hitting. We've always known Parker to be such a big hitter, but I think there was so many others that stepped up to hit that I'm not sure if you caught the broadcast
I did.
because you
I
were too
watched it.
busy swimming in the ocean. But they were on like QB number 3,
Yeah.
and I don't believe he was a QB. I
No,
believe he was
no.
just someone that they ran in and said, "Here, take this hot potato." and run for your life.
Well, what I noticed is you always talk about winning the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
On both sides, it looked like, wherever the line's at, it ended up 5-10 yards past in the
Yeah.
Hornets' favor, whether it was offense or defense.
There,
So
there was not a lot of positive yards on the Paint Rock Indian side.
no, and on the offensive side for the Hornets, same. They had so much running room and lanes because of how well they blocked up front.
Well, and that's our highest scoring
Right.
game by the first half.
Exactly.
This whole season.
It was over
So,
because it was a 45 rule as you get in 6-man
Yeah.
at half.
I mean, 50 points in the first half. I mean, that was a good showing from the offensive side.
Mhm.
James got his kicking game on after the first couple. He was able to sneak some through, which is going to be big
Absolutely.
against Water Valley. You talk about how strong of a team Water Valley is.
Yeah, you can't leave points off the board there. We got to make all those kicks.
I was talking with Blocker and Rutledge yesterday morning down at the field, and Blocker's. He said, "Yeah, I think I know everything in their playbook, but doesn't mean I know when they're going to run it." And then Rutledge talked about just how fast and physical their defense is.
Yes.
And I said, "Well, that's a good thing because our other side, we are fast and physical on offense."
Mhm.
So I don't know, might be some fireworks. I mean, they were pretty close to
Man,
Robert
you-
Lee.
You,
So
you never know in 6-man football. I mean, it's a matchup game.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how we match up against Water Valley. Apparently, not many people match up well against Water Valley. But maybe
Yeah.
maybe we're one of the few teams where we excel.
Well,
it can work out for
we're
us.
dang sure going to do our part.
Yes, and
Buzz-
I would say tune in, guys. 'Cause it's going to be. This is the one we've been waiting for all year.
Yep.
This is the big
We'll
one.
say you could call this game of the week.
I would say game of the week. We'll put it up
Game
there.
of the
Make sure
week.
everybody knows it's game of the week.
Game of the week. But the Buzz will do their part. We're going to be there. We're going to catch it live. We might even stop and get some macaroons along the way.
They help out.
Apparently,
Pinky out.
apparently the macaroons help out. So, girls basketball. Let's talk about girls basketball. You went to the scrimmage last night?
I did. El Dorado came, and you know how scrimmages go. I mean,
Yeah.
they were doing like you weren't stopping the clock. They didn't really keep score, for the first few quarters that they were doing, 10-minute rolling of it. But the girls looked great. I mean, you say they're not keeping score. Every parent in the stands is keeping score.
Oh, certainly.
In their head.
So there was not
So-
a score up. They didn't have score.
They
on
did
the score?
for the last live quarter. They did an 8-minute live quarter where they did all the normal stuff, and the Hornets did very well there. But even in the other ones, it's just a different style of Lady Hornet basketball than we've seen.
Yeah.
I'll just say that. I don't want to give anything away.
No. Oh, so you're
Uh,
not spilling the secrets?
I mean, there's probably some film, but still, I'll just say they're fast now.
Fast.
It's not a lull you down to offense and defense. It is. It's pretty quick.
So a little bit of
fireworks.
a little bit what you would call a high pressured situation.
A little bit of high pressure. No, it was good.
Which,
So looking forward to this year, and
as we
it's gonna be good.
as we heard on the jingle, you ever get in a high pressure situation, you give old Taylor Energy a call. He'll get you out of that high
Oh,
pressured situation.
Absolutely. I think he'll even bring his high pressured washer and wash your vehicle for you. That's what I heard. He does all the things.
Oh, you better make sure and take that clip and segment it out separately and just send it right to him. Say, we made a guarantee for you. And so we're going to talk about the up and coming events because we have two big events this Saturday. Starting off in the morning, IC golf tournament. Is it at Quicksand?
Yes, it'll be at Quicksand again.
Quicksand.
Big thank you to
Ricky Ray.
Ricky Ray, because he
None
does a
of it.
lot of effort calling all these teams, and it's not just locals. I mean, there's
Yeah.
people from all over. I don't even know if it's just
Well,
Texas. They get everybody.
And I think he's even got a team of the guys that are working on the bond stuff.
Right.
Park Hill.
Yeah.
So shout out to them coming out. And all this is in support of the Erie County
Exactly.
boys and girls golf team.
Mhm.
And so getting supplies for them up and going.
Because we don't have a local golf course.
Right.
So, and golf's not a sport you can go to the tennis courts for free and just go play, right?
No.
Like so for
takes
them
up
to
a
have
little
to,
more real estate.
Yeah, and also just the payment, to go play somewhere,
Yeah.
you have to have the green fees and stuff. So there are some places around here that'll let them play for free, but it's not necessarily the cheapest thing in the world. So this benefit goes a long way. We don't have a huge golf team, but for the few players that we do have, which one of them is James Crutchfield. I mean,
Well, and now it adds Seth Sanford to that.
oh yes, and he's
Yeah.
actually been
Yeah,
going
he's
and
been doing
winning
some
tournaments around here
tournaments,
already.
yeah.
So
And so that
really
I
exciting.
think that with the addition of him to what was already there
Mhm.
and going, I believe the boys golf team's got a pretty good little chance
Oh,
to
I think they're going to do
go
well.
far.
It's going to be, and we talked about it. Now that we have some different equipment, we might be able to go mobile
Oh man,
and get in the golf
yeah,
cart,
we were
follow them around during some of these district and regional
we were a
events.
little behind the 8 ball last year, but we
Well, that was our first year
thanks
going.
to all the local sponsors, we
Yes.
were able to up our game a little bit, if you want to say that.
And I think
But
Taylor Energy was getting us a gas golf cart
hey, I love that.
or something along
I
those
love
lines.
that. Gonna have the buzz symbol all over it. But yeah, Ricky Ray. I think this. I can't. I'm gonna lie when I say this number because I always do. I make up stuff, but I'm pretty sure this is what, like 6-ish.
I mean, since I can remember,
sounds
he's
good.
been having it, and it's been a
Tournaments.
success every year. So really looking forward to it.
Yeah. And then the next one, another big fundraising event for all classes, all grades, is the Fall Festival that's coming up this Saturday from 6 to 9 is the Fall Festival. You can get your tickets at the admin building in advance, or you can get tickets here. And just as you very well know, you can get a lot of candy and some good cakes by coming to the Fall
The
Festival.
pie walks, the cake walks, the
Yeah.
auctions, it was one of my favorite things growing up here. I mean, they get real creative with the little booths that
Yep.
all the different grades do
Well,
down there. So
there's one particular booth that I'm going to not enjoy.
which one's that one? Oh, you in the Duncan booth? Please tell me you're in the Duncan
The
booth.
7th grade, the 7th grade class is in charge of the dunking booth,
Yep.
and I can go through the list. I got the list sent to me earlier just for this very reason. So let me just go. I'll give you the lineup. All right, from 6 to 6:30 is Miss Jeffers.
There
Candace
we go.
Jeffers.
Love it.
She's the 7th grade sponsor. She's taken charge. Love the lady. 6:30 to 7, Dr. Parker.
That might be a long line there.
7
see.
to 7:30, none other than DJ Rainey. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm there. I'm there.
Chad Kuntz took the bait on. I took the bullet on that. I was going to put your name out there for the buzz,
Mhm.
and they quickly pushed it into my realm. So I will be in the booth from 7 to 7:30. 7:30 to 8 is Tracy Brazil. 8 to 8:30 is none other than Parker Pooh Posey.
Oh, that might be the one that everybody lines up for.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. And then 8:30 to 9, Coach Hank the Cowdog Blocker.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like it.
So, and I thought Rutledge.
That's a good lineup there.
I thought Rutledge was going to be getting in there as well.
Maybe we can guilt him into
The old Black
jumping in
Panther.
there.
Apparently, Black Panthers.
cats don't like water.
Yeah, they don't. They
You-
do
you're
not like
out
to
of
get their paws wet. So, but anyways, great time. 6th grade is going to be doing the bingo again.
Mhm.
And then we have the 6th grade auction after 9 o'clock. It's a big fundraiser for this is the biggest fundraiser for the 6th grade class.
And it goes to their end of year trip.
Their
that they're gonna have
trip
in
that
this
they
year, so,
and their trip is a lot of it is fun.
yes.
Don't get me wrong. Nearly 99.95% of it is all fun.
Mhm.
But there are great educational experiences. They go to NASA. They went to the Holocaust Museum. There was a couple others that I'm forgetting that they got to go to and for educational purposes. So
No, it's a great trip.
Mhm.
My wife's gone a few times. I know a lot of people that have gone, and it's just been awesome.
it's funny.
I know they feed them well.
Oh my gosh! I think
That's
I
for
heard
sure.
that some kid 2 years ago was eating crab.
Yeah, and like every meal, they had like milkshakes,
Oh man,
or so
Yeah.
they come back fed.
packing it on before they have to start 7th grade
Yes,
workouts.
They're
summer workouts, huh?
so only give them protein shakes.
Yeah.
The ones that are going there.
Well, I think that do you have anything else? That
No,
you
I
wanna-
think next week we're going to try to get Dawn on. Right?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we're going to try to get Dawn on to talk about the girls basketball as we were just talking about. But
I like that.
we're super excited because we're going to get Coach Reagan and Burke over here. Hopefully, if they know where the library is.
And real quick, talking about next week, we'll touch more on this next week. But Hunter Appreciation Dinner is
Oh yes, we're doing
next
that one.
Saturday,
Mhm.
the 9th. So we'll talk about more about that. But go ahead, start getting you some tickets. You can get it from Mr. Green here at the Ag Shop. You can get it from the Wool Mohair Merchant Meat Company. But by all means, go get you some tickets. That's another great cause.
Absolutely. All right, we'll move our setup a little bit and get Coach Reagan and Burke up here and ask them about the big state competition. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back. We got Coach Reagan and Burke, as we mentioned, heading off to the state championship.
They're
This
gonna-
is Saturday, right?
They're going to speed off.
Yes.
Speed
Speed
off
off.
to the
Speed
state
off.
championship.
Saturday at 8:15.
All right. Hey, in Austin, Texas, right?
Ooh.
Round Rock.
Oh, Round Rock. Okay, close.
Ooh, there's some good donuts at Round Rock.
Donuts after the race.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah. What? That's not.
Might not be
that-
smart to eat them
Okay.
before.
Now I'm a big racer. Okay, I run all the time, and I thought that someone had told me that Round Rock donuts help with racing and running. Is that false?
Did Michael Scott tell you that?
All right, maybe I got that bad. Maybe after the race, you get you some Round Rock
Yeah,
donuts.
yeah,
So
like
you'll have to
12
plan
of
on
them.
that. It's a good. They supposedly. Well, supposedly I know this for a fact. They have a donut the size of your head.
Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
if
That's a-
Berkeley's
that's a
hungry,
congratulations.
she can have it.
Oh, and also congratulations. Today was your last ever cross country practice.
Yes.
Hey, how does that
Gosh.
feel? No more
Praise
early
the
mornings.
Lord,
good.
hallelujah.
She said she was devastated.
Oh, I
I
bet.
don't think she said that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I bet
it
you
is
miss a little
sad.
bit, maybe. But
It's a little sad just because it's the last thing that I will ever do. I will never have another cross country practice.
Ah.
And even though, yes, cross country may be, a little difficult at times, I'm still going to miss it.
Did you say that you were going to come up here in the summer and help Coach Reagan out with the cross country workouts?
yeah, you can run with
She's
them,
going to be
pace them.
my summer assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
A little intern.
So, Coach, this is your first time at IC coaching, but I guess I don't really know a lot of your background. How did you get to becoming the cross country coach at IC?
Well, when I applied to work here, I was applying for a teaching position, and I said, hey, I really like to run. It's one of my hobbies. If y'all need help with cross country or cross country coach, sign me up.
Oh, that is dangerous. Someone should have warned you. If you say you need help, you are
Done.
the point on that every time now. So.
Pretty
You
quick, they were
become the
like, all
organizer.
right. So went right in, and I have absolutely loved it. So
Well, we've only heard great things. I mean,
Yeah.
because it's not like we talked about in the last podcast that I've heard y'all watched thoroughly. That
Yeah. Didn't even watch
didn't
it.
even watch it.
The
But
love from
the-
these people.
We'll
it's
watch
not
this
easy
one.
to get up and run in the morning, but you made it exciting for them, and was out there with them, and you and
Well,
Coach
hopefully.
Caffell, we talked about how he paced them and he ran the 2 miles with them to keep them
He
going.
was
and-
always running. That's what he
Hey.
told us. He said that every
That's what
single
gets him
morning he
up.
was up there running.
he loves it.
Yeah.
He's right up there with Berkeley
Yep.
the whole
yeah,
time.
yeah, he's like, hurry up, Bert, come on, catch up.
On his scooter.
Like his Batmobile.
Like a little electric, Batmobile.
Well, we do got to give out a shout out to Robert Aldready because
Oh.
he was their lights a lot of mornings. He
Yeah.
would drive
Oh.
behind him with his headlights and his cop car.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and then too, like I witnessed, not necessarily the headlights, but he was going to certain spots during the summer workouts
Yes.
that I was there watching.
Oh, he would go to
Obviously,
the
not running.
if it was a there and back run, he would go to the
Yeah.
place where they were running to
Uh-huh.
and make sure that everybody went, and he followed them back. So.
That's
Well, it's
awesome.
also
Yeah.
really helpful because, it's kind of like the halfway point, and it's letting us know that we're on the right track. Like, we're we're supposed to
You don't want to be lost.
Instead of just
Yeah.
meandering in the streets of Merton.
Yeah.
Because we have that many.
I don't know, I
Exactly.
just always told him, I'm like, if you get lost, you know how to get back to the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're afraid because I hear that you crack the whip pretty good. They're afraid to get off course.
Well, hey, a lot of mornings I ride my bike around and
Uh-huh,
meet
see?
him at different. I told him, like, you never know where I'll be.
See? James Bond just sneaking around. So okay, so I'm sorry to get off track. So first time coaching then is what I gather.
Yes, my first year
cross
coaching.
country, and looky here, you got Berkey, and you're going to state.
Well, I have been so blessed to be able to coach this group and Berkeley as well. She has a lot of grit, perseverance, super fun, never complains. So I'm very, very
She
lucky.
just doesn't complain.
Yeah, you don't hear the complaining.
The prayer requests that go up on Sunday mornings.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
constant.
No, really, she set a good example.
So
But this is you just said the last. I mean, this is your senior year, so your last time to get to go. So this is your very last cross country meet as well.
Yes.
Is that kind of bittersweet as well?
Yes,
Thinking
it's
about
definitely bittersweet, in my opinion. But I mean, I'm really excited to go. I'm really excited, and I'm pumped up, and I want to give it my all. You know, it's my last cross country race, so I'm definitely. Yeah, it's definitely bittersweet.
And I looked at the times and everything, and do you have a competitive region or what? I mean, that's crazy. Because you've got 8th or 9th at region, right? But then you're like in the top 11 of state.
Yes.
So
Just off the times.
Yeah.
just off the top. And yes, I think only 2 regions ran the course you ran, right? But then the other 2, who knows? All the courses are different. But that's still, I mean, I think you were 20th, 21st the last couple of times you've gone. So I mean, it's sounding like you're getting PRs.
Yes.
You're doing better and better. So you're hitting your stride. No pun intended at the right time.
You bring up PR, and that I wanted to ask a question. So you know what you ran? Was it last year? Or
Yes.
the PR? No, I'm sorry. Not at this last meet. You got a PR, right?
I think so.
She ran a 12:52.
12:52. All right. Do
It's
we have
12:52 or 12:53.
12:53.
12:53?
I think so.
Is that what we're going with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any prediction of what you're going to run on Saturday?
Do you remember your time last year? At state?
I don't remember. It was like a 12:56. Maybe?
Was last year?
Well, tell them about like how you were talking about how regionals the course compares to state.
Well, so regionals, it was. I'm trying to think about this. Like the course at state, it's very grassy, and I feel like that takes out your energy a lot, and so it kind of wears you out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it also, like at state, you have kind of like this hill that you go up, and you go over this ridge. And at regionals, it really wasn't like that. It was mostly flat. And there was some grass, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it was kind of crushed down a little bit almost. Like it wasn't fluffy and like fancy grass, I guess.
So it didn't take as much out of you as what you're trying to get
take
at.
that
Okay.
much out. But
So we're saying 12:50 is going to be at
Easy.
state. Easy.
Easy.
I'd
12:50.
say 12:45.
Oh, I
yes!
like it. Yes.
That's what I was trying to get
That's
out
what I
of her.
wanna
I was
hear.
wanting to see
Get
if
that
we could
goal
get
up
it.
there.
Yeah, because you talked about the grit and determination.
Yes,
we
she
know
can
that
do it.
about
She-
Burke. We've been around her for
Yeah.
a long time, and so I knew that we could get a goal out of her. So 12:45, everybody heard it on the BuzzCast.
Yep.
And was Coach having you run like in sweats to get used to the humidity down there?
Yes, she was.
No, thank you.
Trash
Oh,
bags.
come on.
I saw
Trash
that.
bags,
Trash
yeah.
bags.
Spit it out.
Yeah.
She's running at
Terrible.
8:15, so surely it'll be cooler.
Yes.
Later.
Oh, it'll feel like a breeze down there.
Oh, that'll
at
be
that point.
nice.
So
But at
what's
regionals, we
it
ran later too.
It was hot.
It was hotter.
at regional?
Yeah, it's 11.
So
So
11
it'll
something.
be it'll be cooler at state, which that'll also be nicer.
Be able to breathe easier.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a Friday night before the race meal for Berkeley
Not
Callaway?
donuts.
Huh?
I
Not
said
donuts.
chicken
Not
Alfredo.
round
I
one.
said
No,
chicken
that's before the
Alfredo.
race. That's
We're
the morning.
gonna go
That's
eat.
at 8. That's at 8
Or-
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, she's
Just
gonna
put one in your
carve up.
pocket so as you're running, you can just have a little
thought-
sugar.
See, donuts has a lot of carbs
Your
and a lot of
Now, if it's the
boosters.
size of your face, might not fit in the pocket.
That's a
Yeah.
backpack.
You put it around your arm like a purse.
Oh.
It's a camelback. Yeah.
Well,
But
she
so-
likes
so-
to eat those
so-
honey sticks before she runs.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
could have like
those.
little
Nice.
donut icing.
So Friday. That's like those cinnamon rolls where you pour the ice in. So Friday night Friday night meal before the race. What are we eating?
I say chicken Alfredo.
Somewhere. We're
We're
going
going-
somewhere
we're going to a
with
pasta
chicken
house.
Alfredo.
Yeah. That's what her
pasta,
mama makes for her,
carbs.
right? Before races?
Yes.
Chicken Alfredo. All right. We'll get
She
on
actually
Yelp
made
right now.
some
We
last
already found
night.
one.
Oh, you already got it. All right, you good?
Yep, we're going.
It's all you can eat chicken Alfredo.
Oh, look, maybe that's. I don't know about that one.
I bet we can give her. I bet if she wants an extra, we can do that. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're super pumped, and we know you're going to do great as you always do. And thanks again, Coach Reagan, for all you've done for all the kids this year and pushing Burke and being there for her. But we're excited and hopefully bring home some medals this time.
Sure.
That would be awesome.
Chewing on
She
some
will.
gold.
Well, thanks everybody again. Thanks to our sponsors for letting us do this. And Chad, you got anything else, or are we good to go?
I think we're good. We'll be back again next week, good
Yeah.
Lord willing, if I can keep DJ off the coast.
Well, it's tough. It's her daddy keeps taking me down there.
Yeah,
It's not my
yeah.
fault.
That's not. He
Blame
didn't
Joel.
go the first time.
Oh, well, that's true. Appreciate everybody.